This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Boadu TV so ni yama munyina kwa aba emfa mbraso na enipa yeku omo 2020 election omo mu prior 2020 2024 ya the statistics napa yese suspects omo nyina ehu omo nyina enche bia ambasha se prosecution yes interior minister de abatudwa muntaka ena Kevin Taylor ka say safo ni nyina ombeko jail it says a crime has no expiry date. Omunyina ye besa omlai. Ye besa omunyina lai. Na dia de wo ho ne se asam de wo ho ne se. Omanka se omunipa eye kwaku ado. Sutifi south north ma se bedwani. Wono krampo ye twen NDC fo na kasa atwen abozo na wo chema Wontumi. Na wo MPP ni NDC ni ne krampo no mahama omo twe na bozo na wo enti omo prepared pa NDC ba so na ye fancy madam Lonko why Kevin Taylor dey why Kevin Taylor dey Lydia Donko adia Kevin Taylor yen pa wo say wono ama police adwuma na aye basa obi beku police adwuma obi beku police ni won adwuma yema CID boss Lydia Donko and am you kun no you disgrace to the police service
NDC MPR and you say asem SC ewo ne Esutifi North MP asem SC ewo Collins Dauda constituency that MP no occupy ho and it's got to do with Naimos President Mahama Abanwi ashe almost say fight illegal mining across the nation. The ebeti over the weekend, they say, you say, Naimos here arrest me, and this MP appeared at the scene, and there was some confrontation. At the end of the day, assembly na ekopi police, my instructions say NPW your friend Ebenezer Kweku Ado, police forecast will be investigations into the matter. Now, whether Odibone and I say Wendibone no, yesterday we said here say until the Ghana Police Service they take the steps here say also muteki by making sure say investigations interrogations that is when we can sit here and make emphatic statement about this particular topic. We are not doing speculative journalism here, and I keep telling Ghanaians it does not matter what you think, but what we believe in is to make sure the right the facts are put out there. And the incident say this MP this afternoon was invited by the police. And as you can see on the screen, Esutifi North MP Ebenezer Kweku Ado granted 150,000 bail and banned from traveling outside Accra over attack on Naimos team. In the end, MP what happened? And say interestingly, MP the majority leader on the parliament here, Mr. Ayaraga. Handing over Edenema Ghana Police Service say onko na onwankasa enko yi in Samano because the police they have started investigations into the matter. Police for AB investigations into police for eto omusa freno. Now the good thing about what happened was that the NDC that has super majority in parliament, they could have dilly-dallied. They could have found a way to run away from this. They could have used some technicalities to shield the MP and say, don't even honor the invitation of the police. But what the NDC did was that they, through their leadership, they told this gentleman that go to the police, go and do what is needful. Koho, na koka wano asem, yenji wano asem, na Ghana fo hu se kebi mamin kebi no. The NDC as a political party in parliament or even the president, we do not or they are not selective. And when I say we do not, I am part of the people who brought NDC to power. So I have the right to say we do not. We are not selective about how the law should apply in Ghana. Now, this gentleman or this honorable MP went to the Ghana Police Service. Now, Ghana Police Service, what happened was that we say, okay, we want to charge you. Now, charge ben charge for obstructing a arrest. Charge ni say yes na Naimos ye omodwuma omo chinkofo bi enti police for the team no they see wo ho no omo say eye MP no time a wentwi bae no ne ne bi oyeye anansem bi okan no esi eye naimosfo ho kwan say sebio eye arrest anase achie bi also omochi no omochi into omo say oye den obstruct eye naimosfo adwuma. Remember naimosfo no eye aban na ahye omotupa say omonko Ghana ha nyina obi a oye galamsey bia no aban afa omo so na omongira omo stop sa nipa no. Now the akosi nyina ne say Okodu police station no omgina no asem no enom say ende de ubeko court ni a charge o if you say e was say ugitum wo court say asem na waka na ye de uba court no udi for ana undi for omkodi court no honorable member we ka say ono asem no undi for nanso Ghana emra adwuma under NDC emra adwuma under John Mahamanti MP a sebio ote parliament no time na ote ne to so no na ne leader owo parliament ka che ne say ko police station ho na police fo hiaw na ko ka wano asem enti ko police station no ye de ne fa emra kwan so okana no asem na police fo de ne court na court akọ charge no enti no ka say and the court say MP we edi say otukwan efri de Accra ontena Accra ya je ne passport na omo hwehwe nsem nim court so egina asem no so a de ehia say omo keka bom o so keka bom na say asotwe bi o ye de be ma no every say me no ka say de onjintu mu say we di bone on pleaded guilty to any of the allegations the Ghana Police Service through a prosecutor to court nim until court etnase na ye pensen semnum ehun se odifo ankasa na sebio ye be den ye betumi ebu anfo inti me no ka say he's still a free man but the process is working, the system is working. Or member of parliament who is part of the ruling government super majority in parliament, but as we speak this man availed himself. He went to police. The police actually went on to take him to court to charge him. His passport has been taken. The president is happy because he always wants the law to work irrespective of who is before the law.
And as we speak, he is actually in court being arraigned. Let me indicate that yesterday I got a call from the Minister for the Interior, Honorable.
So, as you heard from the majority leader, no, the MP did the majority in parliament. Catcher say it will be better. Say invite to through the interior minister. Muntaka, every majority leader say the Ghana Police Service through the CID office, IGP no. Say here MP no police headquarters no. The NDC majority said go and let the law work. In the MP way, echo hono, and at the end of the day, no, you no court and you bail no 1.5 billion old Ghana citizens, no, and no any bail at the tone so. And you catch and say, ne passport yaje, ultimate to crime free cry. As some no akopie court into court betina so. Okodru court no or say, the equate where they are boarding in an onjintum. On D4, into the court is a windy for the eye, but so and this should tell you something. This should tell every young Ghanaian how it is important to say we always respect the rule of law. Should tell you how our Abai upon all the things they have at their disposal. Abai has the numbers in parliament. Abai has the goodwill from the people. Abai is performing in record numbers. Abai is doing everything right. But still, Abai is not abusing or disrespecting the rule of law. And that is supposed to tell you something. It should tell you something about the president today. It should tell you something about the regime we have today. The NDC consistently have shown to say, if even their MP, even their president, echo against Imrano, they will not hesitate to make sure the law works. It is all Ghana now, Shamia. This should tell you there's a new wave of governance. The NPP are proving to Ghana for say, especially the president of the republic, John Dramani Mahama, or my Ghana for say, irrespective of who you are. In fact, if you are a member of the NDC, na say ubu emraso, sebio asama yeke papa we o move yembunu for, but say Imrano or Hona say or say Imrano dia. There is no way the NDC government, from the presidency to the parliament, would defend or block that process. The NDC are not blocking the system from working. And it's in the end there, as the majority in parliament, when they came and told say MP we release no na omra to police headquarters no, the majority leader was like, yes, the law yati omai we mu yedwuma no, we need to respect the law. Into your Ghana, this should tell you something. It should tell you, say, when it comes to application of the law, the government of the day or the security agencies of the day, they are not selective. Adewoya Ato MP Wende, it should be a lesson. It should tell every single person at Oshaman say, so Ochina, Asembi ba, na siye kochini pebi, na yadini koshema, mema adri baby answering kokase, we die, our party wenti, and a yekochino, because Papa we or honorable member of the Parliament of Ghana. The numbers ne kahuna NDC winning power. Nipa omotuma no omotuma NDC aban etuma Jomahama. But Emrano I was say yejumenti. The president, the NDC, from the head to the last person, they have not blocked the law. They are allowing the law to take its course. The reason why Jamaica we didn't say, on my way near Timono, your nipa be tikro moi. It is always said, so buko di bone, na say, Emra etcho moi. What they will tell Ghanaians, they will start screaming, hey, me MPP ninti, and Emra chime, and the NDC and the Emra chino. President did not place a call to say, call from above. The vice president did not call and say, call from above. Nobody called from the government to say, he is one of us, so let him go. They have allowed Abine Yininsa. The executive did not interfere. The legislature did not interfere. The party as a whole, from their chairman to the last messenger in the NDC, Obienwa will interfere. The process has worked. Now, this man's passport has been seized. He was taken to court today. He was bailed. This is a member of parliament. So far, but what we need to understand and say, you need to be dealt with. This is not long talk. We should not pretend to say, the echoes, we have not seen it. And the so-called intellectuals in Ghana, we are for the CSOs. We know book. We Yejuma Yana say about TV Sunyama 700 Ghana ni akoda. You people should be very careful from today. Because you see, we have all witnessed this. And if tomorrow somebody goes against the law, obitiam rano, na say abang through the police, edi nipano AD, Yoko, any nipano AD, CID, any nipano AD, any institution award that authority to deal with anybody when it comes to the law. Na say nipa bi sorry wa Ghana ha, na nipa bi attack o mo. Nobody should talk because we all have to respect the rule of law in Ghana. Until let us start to advise every single person in Ghana, irrespective of who you are. Abrantie we oko esutifi north or na president oho. He is the member of parliament at that place. But ende esutifi north for president no, he is facing the law in Accra. He is facing the law about Ghana ho bang. He is facing the law and his boss, who is the president, is not interfering. He is facing the law. His leaders in parliament are not interfering. He is facing the law squarely. And I don't think say obi o Ghana ha or such a brantiwi. I don't think so obi o Ghana ha neniwe nyamcha brantiwi. I don't think so obi o Ghana ha onimi nyansa cha brantiwi. Inti Ghana constitution any embrana any abrantiwi AD as a member of parliament, you know. That same constitution and the law say apply no to anybody else. We should not see any animal, any monkey, any chimpanzee, any baboon sit on TV, on radio, try to say, why is this person treated that way? When it happens like that, we will send the people's anger to you. We are going to make it clear. Because Afenyo Markin was invited by the Ghana Police Service. Afenyo Markin was invited after assaulting a uniformed police officer. The minority leader, he punched a police officer in the face. So if tomorrow the CID boss calls Afenyo Markin and Afenyo Markin is prepared for court, which needs to happen, no fool should sit on TV and say this is witch hunting. No animal, no stupid chief, no idiot should come and sit on TV. No political hooligan, no foolish individual should come and sit on TV and say, why are they going after Afenyo Markin? Because the MP who today is facing the law is also a Ghanaian. He also understands the constitution. He's also serving the people of Ghana. He is also a servant of the people. So this fool Afenyomakin, who is the leader of the minority group, who assaulted a police officer in uniform, he basically on national television punched a police officer or police in Yeniso. We played the video here several times. We don't want any foolish chief to sit anywhere else and say, police are inviting another day. It is going to bring chaos in Ghana. It is not going to bring anything. So we want you people to understand the laws of this land needs to work. The way the law is being applied today, everybody is satisfied. We have all seen how this MP has been sent to IGP, has gone through the process, has been taken to court, has been charged. This same thing needs to happen. And this message goes to the CID boss. We don't want to see you as a selective CID boss. I don't want to degrade you to the level of Tiwa that you are dumb. I don't want to degrade you to the level of that other CID bosses who came after Tiwa. I want to see you as intelligent and patriotic. I want to see you as smart and honest in your deliberation and your dealings and the office you occupy. If you have been able to call an member of parliament who at the end of the day is serving the same interests, the same Ghanaian, the same people, you need to call Afenyomakin, charge him, and take him to court. We don't want this fool to be working in Ghana without being called and sent to court to be charged. Because the law is the law. And the law shouldn't be applied differently from anybody in Ghana. Into the CID boss, Sir Afenyomakin, he attacked a police officer. He has set the tone that people can kill police officers in Ghana. People can shoot police officers in Ghana. People can physically assault police officers in Ghana. This is a guy who is leading, who makes laws, who knows the law, who is a lawyer and knows what he was doing was wrong. And I don't expect the Ghana Police Office and the IGP and the CID boss to pretend or act as if some people are better than some. So Afenyomakin needs to be questioned and Afenyomakin needs to be charged. Because you, the CID boss, if you don't charge Afenyomakin in court, the Ghana Police Service, every single officer, Obia life is at risk. People can attack anybody, any police officer in Ghana. You need to use Afenyomakin as a deterrent, as an example, as a scapegoat, as an animal to serve as a deterrent to people who want to attack any police officer in uniform. If you don't do that, then it means you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are telling the young people in Ghana that if they have any weapon, if they have the opportunity to assault a police officer, they can kill a police officer. They can assault a police officer. They can do whatever they want to do to a police officer. And from today, this is supposed to be the conversation. Because when a member of parliament who makes laws attacks a police officer, assaults a uniformed officer, and we sit and pretend that nothing has happened. But today, we are all screaming in Ghana that yes, an MP has to be prosecuted. An MP has been called to court. We need to deal with the issues the same way. Afenyomakin's act is on video. We all saw it. Even this MP who has been charged today, his passport has been seized. Nobody saw this man on video. Till date, nobody has evidence of this man talking to a mob and organizing them to go and attack anybody. But because we respect the law, understand the law, respect your position as a CID boss, and respect your position as an IGP, we have accepted that the law must run its full course. So if you know that the law should run its full course and you are preventing or blocking the law from working when it comes to Afenyomakin, then you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are putting every police officer, their lives at risk, because now you are telling us that some people can kill the police officer and walk free. Some people can attack the police officer and walk free. These are the things we are talking about. These two cases, which one is more dangerous? Afenyomakin assaulting a uniformed police officer. This is Sutifi, not MP. I am not justifying his actions because at this point, he has not been pronounced guilty. He is still in a position to defend himself. But at least nobody saw this man attack any Naimo's boss. We did not see this man, this Esutifi MP, Ebenezer Kweku Ado, attack a police officer, attack a Naimo's officer. All that we are hearing are all speculative. But with Afenyomakin, there's a video of Afenyomakin assaulting a police officer. You cannot tell me that that case is still sitting in the CID boss office and telling me this CID boss is competent. You are not. This cuts deep in your resume. It cuts deep. It destroys every single thing you have represented as a CID or a police officer. So if you want to protect the police officers, if you want to protect Ghana police officers, and this goes to the IGP, it goes to the CID boss. If you don't want people to be murdering them, killing them on the streets of Ghana, because Afenyomakin did it and nothing happened. So a mad person on the street can shoot a police officer tonight and nothing should happen. We don't expect the Ghana police officer or Ghana police service to go after anybody who assaults a police officer in Ghana until you people need to make sure Afenyomakin faces the court. Until that is done, then it means every police officer, we should or we must. That is your action. That is the message you are sending Ghanaians. Say, Ghana forbid me attacking police officers via Ghana. So unless you want to tell us that that is the norm of the day, unless the IGP, unless the CID boss, you two want to tell us that today you can go after a police officer in the dark, during daylight, you can attack, you can assault, because Afenyomakin did it. It is right. That is why nothing is being done. Afenyo must face the law. Afenyo must be charged. Afenyo must face the court. Afenyomakin is not better than this man. Afenyomakin is not better than the laws of this country. We have a video. You have it. I have it. Everybody, we all have the video. So the IGP, the CID boss, why I want to say, "Onam Ghana, Bonne Koswa, why I want to want to." I am going to make you my project. The CID boss. O starting in 9 spa. I respect your composure. I respect the way you are professional in your work. But it is looking like you have become corrupt. You have now turned into a politician. You are now defending criminals who are parading in Ghana as politicians. Today, you, the CID boss, you cannot protect your own police officers. You started as a young officer. Some people protected the uniform you wore. Some people protected your life. Some people made sure that nobody underestimated and intimidated you as a young police officer. Today you are up there, you see every police officer as a dog, as an animal. They can be attacked. You have no problems with it. A member of parliament attacks a police officer who is in uniform on camera, and you are pretending you don't know. Remember, you did not get yourself up there. The police officers you are working, who are protecting you, driving you around, guarding your homes, these are the same people you are putting their lives at risk. I am talking to you, the CID boss. The IGP and the CID boss, you are the people I'm talking to. And you, the CID boss, you have a lot to cover. Because the IGP there, the retirement to do, who now a lot of ambition ahead of you. And if this is the kind of resume you are going to carry, the kind of baggage you are going to carry as a young woman who has been given this very important position, then you are not better than Tiwa, the mad woman. You are not better than Kenyabwa, the madman. Then it means your standard and their standard is the same. What is stopping you from prosecuting Afenyomakin, sending him to court for him to be charged because he has assaulted? And I can read the law to you, Mr. S, Mr. P. Get me the law. When somebody assaults a police officer in uniform, we can read the law to you. CID boss, you don't know the law than anybody else, so we gave you the job. You are not bigger than anybody in Ghana. If you don't take decision on this Afenyomakin issue, then we will declare that every police officer in Ghana, anybody can attack a police officer and go scot-free. Any police officer in uniform, anyone who wants to attack them can attack, because you, the IGP, you, the CID boss, you are giving it the green light, because what Afenyomakin did, you don't see anything wrong with it. And we are going to help propagate your message. At this point, you have put every single police officer's life at risk. You, the IGP, and the CID boss. All because you want to protect Afenyomakin. All because you people think Afenyomakin is powerful than the laws of this country. There's a law that a civilian cannot stretch their hand and hit a police officer. So why is Afenyomakin walking around? We are giving you this week If you fail, let me put your picture on the screen. You, the CID boss. Because you are becoming one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. Oba office in chair, but it is looking like your record is becoming tainted. It is looking like you are becoming more political. The kind of impression you created from the beginning, it is beginning to look like you are not different from Tiwa Adodankwa. It is beginning to look like you are as corrupt as Tiwa. And you, this CID boss, what is stopping you? Today, in less than 24 hours, you have been able to arraign another MP in court. You don't have videos. You don't have anything, but you've been able to put together a charge. What is stopping you from arraigning Afenyomakin in court? What is stopping you from charging this Afenyomakin? Because you are in bed with politicians. You have an innocent face, but you are dangerous to our democracy. You are some of the people who destroy Ghana's democracy. Prove to us that you are not a criminal CID boss. Prove to us that you believe and you respect the laws of the land. Come out and speak on the Afenyomakin attack on the police officer. Because right now, every police officer in Ghana is a danger. It's in danger because of you. What is stopping you from charging Afenyomakin? Mr. S, get me the video. What is stopping you from charging Afenyomakin? What is stopping you from dragging him to court? Is Afenyomakin better than anybody in Ghana? Because of your friends in the MPP, you select people. Today, no police officer care. You don't care about any police officer. But tonight, you might not be at home. A foolish police officer is the one protecting your home. A young police officer is protecting your husband. A young police officer is protecting you, driving you around. But you don't care about the police officer driving you, because when they are shot today, when they are killed today, tomorrow another person will be made to drive you around. And that is what you feel now. You feel so powerful. You feel so entitled. You think that is all because you have been given a position to be the CID boss. You are a woman who needs to understand that the law needs to be applied. Let me read this to you, CID boss. Let me show you this. The law needs to apply. When somebody assaults a police officer in Ghana, this is what the law says. This is the law. Consequences when you assault a police officer, a uniformed police officer. Consequences. Criminal charges. Assaulting a police officer can lead to charges such as assault, causing harm, or obstructing a police officer. The penalties, depending on the severity, penalties may include fines, imprisonment, civil liability for damages. Civil and also imprisonment, often up to several years. The laws are clear. The videos are there. What is stopping you, CID boss, from making sure Afenyomakin faces the law? Because Afenyomakin is better than this NDC MP, right? Because you respect Afenyomakin, who has assaulted a police officer. A Ghana forum nam Ghana, no. You are a dangerous CID boss. For some time, I decided not to speak on your matter. I wanted to watch you a little bit and see, say, okay, we are one of those ones we can rely on in the future. We can rely on people like you and say, okay, even in the future, the bigger office, we will see how disciplined you are, how consistent you are. But you are proving to us, say, you are more corrupt. The Ben Afenyomakin ebo police in Yasum. Ache. You are pretending and you are acting as if you are forgotten. You haven't, because you are meeting these people. They are your friends. You are covering up. You are protecting politicians because you think you want politicians to live. Not ordinary Ghanaian. They yambu ninkuno. How do you feel as a police officer, Madam CID boss? How do you feel as a police officer? You wearing this uniform, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? When you sit on your V8, and you walk to the police headquarters and you see the young police officers watching you, do you know what they say in their heads? They don't see you different from those fools who came before. They don't see you any better than the first ones, because they thought that you think about them. They thought, say, "What dear, Anka we are smarter, we are young, we are intelligent, we are patriotic." Today they see you and they put you in the same basket. They put Tiwa, they put Ken Yabua and the rest, because what you are doing is even worse. What makes you better? So the hope we had in you was all fake. You were acting, all was settings. You are one of the most corrupt CID bosses in Ghana. You need to take action in less than 24 hours. And yes, sir, every day I'll let Ghanaians know that you are one of the worst CID bosses in Ghana. And you are not supposed to be given any respect. Because uniform now, but you don't respect the uniform. You, the CID boss, you do not respect the uniform. Lydia, Donko, you don't respect the uniform. Also, I know a sexy eyes now and now. Made me a nice lady. So we are corrupt chair will be our Ghana. Prove to me that you are not corrupt. Prove to me that you are not corrupt than Tiwa. Prove to Ghana for say you are not better. You are better than Tiwa. You are better than Kenya Boa. Prove to us. And your brother, it should be in your actions. It should be in your leadership qualities. It should be in you being consistent. It should be you being a straightforward CID boss. Why is Afenyo not charged? You are basically an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. Are you not ashamed of the uniform you are wearing? All the retired police officers, if your mother or your father was once a police officer, wherever they are ashamed of you. What are you doing? Who do you think you are impressing? At the end of the day, these politicians, they will kick you away like a toilet paper because they don't care about you, the civilian. You, the civil servant. They don't care. No matter what you do, you are a mere civil servant. You need to serve your nation. You need to be honest in your deliberation. You need to speak truth. You need to show leadership. You have no respect for the uniform you wear. How do you expect us to respect the uniform? This guy is still walking around. You are going after other people and making it look like you are the most smartest CID boss in Ghana. Is African American bigger than the Constitution? I'm asking you. And I know you have kids. And this is the kind of Ghana you want to leave behind. And whenever you take a mic, you start to speak about patriotism. We need to protect the nation. We need to protect the nation from criminals like Afenyo Makin who assault a police officer. You know how it is. You cannot assault a police officer in America. Some people don't even make it. Majority of the people who assault police officers in America, they end up dying. Majority of the people. So it is one of those things you don't do. And this guy, not an ordinary person, he's a member of parliament who makes laws and a lawyer. And he understands if it was somebody who assaulted him, this bull, this pig would have been barking, screaming all over the place. So why are we allowing Afenyo Makin to walk and then thinking that you are doing a decent job? You are a disgrace to the uniform. Every single police officer or your babia should be ashamed of you because we thought to say, we putting you there was going to make a difference, not knowing you are dirtier than the first ones. You are very hopeless. Prove to me that you are not hopeless. Prove to me that you are not a hopeless CID boss. Prove to me. Prove to Ghanaians. They are watching you. They are listening. They see what you are doing. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not hopeless. Prove to them that you are not corrupt as the old ones. Why can't you arrest? Why can't you put Afenyo Makin before court? Why? Is it because of money? Are you taking money from politicians? Are they bribing you? Are you now a criminal? Why can't you uphold the law? Why can't you make the law work? The young people of Ghana want something to hold on to, some confidence, some belief. You are the ones suppressing democracy, suppressing the goodwill of the people. People like you cannot take decisions to protect your nation and the uniform you wear. You are an embarrassment to the Ghana Police Service. This guy is still walking around. You cannot be walking in Ghana and pretending as if you don't know what's going on. We are not going to stop talking on this issue. We are going to remind you every single day because it looks like you have become too corrupt in a very short while. Ubedi CID boss, undi 1 year. But it is looking like from Nyomebi we are more dangerous. Before, no? You are more dangerous. You are more corrupt. And we are going to make the world know the kind of CID boss you are. Why is this guy still working? But you are quick to go and arrest somebody and charge them and put them before court. Why are you not arresting Afenyo Makin? He assaulted a police officer. I've read the law to you. What is stopping? You are an embarrassment to the uniform. You. People like us, we were here every day. We were here every day. What were we doing? We were protecting you. He assaulted this person in April. Afenyo Makin assaulted this police officer April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. You want to tell me you are credible? You, this IGP, CID boss, you want to tell me you are credible? You are not. You and those galamsayers, you are the same. You and somebody destroying our forest. You and somebody killing people on the street. You are the same. You are not ready to make the rule of law work. You are not ready to protect anybody in Ghana. You are a dangerous woman. Why is this man still working? Prove to Ghanaians that you are not corrupt. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not protecting criminals. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not there to protect politicians who break the law. You are a disgrace. Why should you even be promoted again in the Ghana Police Service? Until you prove to Ghanaians you don't deserve to wear this uniform. Right now, every police officer be on Ghana be abrabo, you bet to make kuomo anytime because of you. So it's simple. You, the CID boss, you are an embarrassment to Ghana's development. You, Ona Oma Krono, a woody Ekoso Ghana. You, that's your resume now you are building. That is the resume you are building for yourself. That is the resume you are building for yourself. You have become one of the worst police officers in Ghana. Well, I was show who here because right now you are an enemy to every police officer in Ghana. Yes. Because what you are doing, police need to be to for who a time. A police officer can assault you and you might not make it. I'm telling you. Because now you have given them to the dogs. You have given the police officers to the dogs that the politicians can kill them, that anybody can go after them, that they can be assaulted, they can be shot, anything, and you wouldn't care because it's a politician. You, this police officer, you, the CID boss, you are a disgrace to Ghana. You don't deserve to occupy that office until you prove to Ghanaians that you deserve to be the CID boss. Afenyomakin needs to be charged in the court. He needs to go to court and defend his actions. Now, Yadamujina eye parliament. And Afenyomakin, I can say me parliament, and it was about eye galamsey. You see, MPP a very dangerous political party. Obi dangerous to the point to say, Omu who obiase obi ejimi. Because in Penifon di party no, naturally, Omu ejimi. Inti ama Omu obi odi omochi biase obi ejimi. The destruction they did in Ghana when it comes to destroying our water bodies is going to take us 20 years. What the NDC government has started, it is not going to end tomorrow. The 9 months more, in so many 4 years time, it will take time. And we were in this country for 8 years. We were all screaming. A whole sector minister, Professor Frimpong Boadu, with a report on a sector nation sa. And on hand the report to make you say wemu and a say you no. Your party munipa. Your members of parliament. Some are ministers. We are talking about party executives, regional chairmen, national women chairmen. We are seeing people from Jubilee House involved in Galamsey. I have done the investigations as the sector minister. Take these investigations and act upon it. We were screaming in Ghana. Kasa, Ekufuado, take action. Bawumia, take action. MPP, take action. Yensone say, because insone a safe baby. And a bedroom baby, I won't mean your she. A best che and some way baby. In the time 8 years now, MPP for saying you. Now I want majority in parliament. Now you insist to say. Nanado Danko Kufuado, Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Brandon Champon, a country. These people are all supposed to come to parliament and force the system to make sure say Kufuado Oma apply enough force as members of parliament for a yes, sir, a year report. Kufuado should take action. After your marking, and the majority in parliament catching you say Jimmy. And Chebiao, in less than a year ago, they were all in parliament. They had the majority. We as Ghanaians were screaming, say, Mon call phone is saying no. Mo chairman phone saying no. And you mean I'm sure reporting no. And you suffer being a sure reporting no. And you want sector minister and the sure reporting a investigation or say, Kufuado G na prosecuting go forward. No more saying no. Dachi yen no more Ghana. After your marking parliament. Omunyina went after Professor Frimpong Boadu. At a point, almost threatening the life of Mikuno. These same people all sat in parliament. They didn't say anything. That time they had full majority to take any action they had to take. But you know what did they do? They decided to insult us back and tell us, say, Jimmy. And the power assassin. The damage they did, the destruction, the chamfine, the Chinese invasion, the entering of our virgin forest na since say yechire Ghana na obie no wa mra say galamsey ni ana mine bi enwura your virgin forest under MPP na afenyoma ken eka leadership in parliament ma Samuel Abujinapo the document about parliament G2 mu say ye bie kwaye no ma Chairman Wontumi any omo sa report na from Boadu Troy no ye bie kwaye mo wura your forest him ye nyina wo Ghana ye de say hey ye nsuo no your forest no mo be say Ghana omo ka say ye Jimmy afenyoma ken was in parliament. You see how stupid some of these politicians can be. You see how diabolic, how genuinely stupid some of these politicians can, how genuinely stupid they can be. And that is what this guy is exhibiting on the floor of parliament. The highest form of uselessness, foolishness, stupidity, and idiocy. That is what this guy is exhibiting in parliament today. What is Biokasa? Oh, se CID galamsey no ono na ote Ghana Water Company board so we hu the distraction a galamsey no aye otena board no so no yetua ne ka ogisika je pediem na aban na wo power 8 years. He was never passionate like this. Oti ne ka so no see oh civil societies, organized labor, any religious bodies no omo nyina nkasa kwasia we time na omo power no. The Christian Council echo galamsey sites echo bompa ye kire Ghana for se munhwe nsuo afenyomakin and his cronies. This insane idiots sat in parliament. They ignored the most pressing issues, the destruction of our water bodies and virgin forest. They had the power. He was telling us not to board so ohun sene na insuo ne say time na insuo ne say no na from Boadu kuta report. But what did he do? Oyineni no taye aboa. Today we wunyansa chan obia wo Ghana. We should all start to fight the galamsey fight collectively. And you see, politicians who say we Jimia, that is when they stand before you, they think say whatever they say you have to swallow. How did the fight against galamsey ended the Ebeya collective under a government that has not even lasted for a year, and under a government that you led policies? This guy sat in parliament, told Samuel Abujinapo to bring a bill that will open the floodgate for a year omo party for to enter forest to do galamsey. And the question wage in a parliament after almost saying so say it's a collective thing. But you know one interesting thing about this whole Asma Mekachiro. Do you remember this? You remember this? This was a demonstration he led when Chairman Wontumi, who was captured in the Professor Frimpong Boateng report that he was mining illegally. Even the Minerals Commission issued a statement, catch a Ghana for say, Chairman Wontumi saying so say asase. One, Ekufor be defend the Chairman Wontumi. Aban sisa na afei aban yes O21 amon na campaigns na omudi edien omudi galamsey de nimu omase yensuo no yoko kwachi Chairman Wontumi kwasi ampanyi we esa like otena yoko enim se omunjai Chairman Wontumi. No, this is a very diabolic, dirty individual. This is the foolishness I'm because you see the way they underestimate your intelligence, the foolishness in these people. They basically think say obi o Ghana bia from ohinio or himao penyinio akokrao sofuo chese omo bia so bia jimi ye Chairman Wontumi say ye toto na no yoko no o lead politicians say on penny ye nyinu man nkofie akwawi. This is Afenyomakin. This is what he did. Okotena yoko or your demonstration. E catch the Ghana for say adena ya Chairman Wontumi. Abra emra osheno opese emra ni ye juma. Abra yoko was working within the law. Abra yoko had started the investigations to stop people who were in our forest destroying our waters. Akwa we ni Jimmy Eddie ne MP se nim say yen tiasie release Chairman Wontumi. And these same idiots, media tema no be tiase. Because me too kwan kakra. Because me many bio. Majority of these people sitting in parliament in Ghana, from MPP for di musu 8 years no. E kuro bi so anke abom nyina to atwene. I am telling you. We believe in democracy, na democracy na ejimi ye kakra ntira. And these people take advantage of you. Huh? The destruction the NPP they have done to you people. The deliberate plan, any plot, any strategy, they are destroying my life. And the Wontumi Parliament catch them say, you know, the fight against Galamsey is collective. It is not. The NPP deliberately led a team to destroy Yensuo Nyina for 8 years. Not some fine, not machines, not a bone. So I have traveled around the world, kakra. And anytime I see these people, I cannot keep my anger in me because these are demons. And you see, my fight with these people is not because I don't respect them. It's because they disrespect you. And that is what most of you people don't know. My anger towards this in Kwasiafo, you know, my anger towards these people who you are paying, you are feeding like dogs, you are giving every incentive to live good, to give good education to their kids, to build bigger houses, buy lands, own properties. You are the people feeding them. Until when I sit back and I see the way they disrespect your intelligence, it pisses me off. It makes me angry. Because I have traveled around the world and I know Obia Oyo Mambofo. When I see it. And this is a typical of Mambofo. These are the people. And Kwasi Ampenyi wa begina parliament kabrofo abotai. The tie ba kwe bono en Kwasi Afo be the constituency or tonwa etumi show mu school. And debia metna na me catch am Ghana for say sa mpenifo we mu bi no mu di mu no mu ye Kwasi Afo a wo se me di watem. Na meti say Nana Janto ati radio to ke kan Kwasi asem. Me hwe ne sa me say wo edam bi na wo bo nkwan bi na wanom. Mimi didi atem. Me metima kan wasem ba ko radio to kura ma so biem. Ohun ya me mobo nti me pese me ka bibia kire. So do what you are doing. Me ohun ya me mobo anytime me pese me ka bibia kire. Enya people like us anka wo ka Ghana kran count to. Enya people like us ka wo Ghana nka wo team. Now we be ma cafe. Me, I respect people. And I give people the benefit of the doubt every time. And it's a bit to me can't send me na my identity say menti, you know. Because when I decide to speak, some of you will not sit on radio again. Politicians no ebu Ghana for. Politicians no dada Ghana for. MPP for the nyansa. The muni say yeah the betina radio so you find a way to defend somebody. Defending this. Why should anybody defend this nonsense? Why should anybody pay attention? Why should anybody pay attention to Afenyomak and the MPP? And we trying to fight illegal mining. MPP people, they have the right to even speak. And their moral rights no more. Moral rights ben no more. I will say you can't galamsia sama. Say you be fighting galamsia. MPP ni also be no. Where on this planet? Ekrobi enimu nyansa anka MPP for anka yeka the fight against Galamsey komu kebi. You had every chance to fight this. 80 years. There was a report. Nana do danko kufuado oje report nation bottom na ojino tufu enim na odio tufu atem say he will handle issues. Abrana report kutano. Motiti radio so kumase nkwasiafo. You cannot speak wisdom to these foolish politicians. Because Omobamu radio no 1,000 Ghana, 300 Ghana. You are stupid. They have disrespected and even disrespected Mohene. And you fools, yet Ghana for the reality, how these people have dragged the system in the mud. Osi Kevin tell a diatam na uti peneme. Me diatam matam mi bola ba ofi abejedu an edida. Mon kwasi ade na monetiti Ghana hono. We are correcting you. Now mo tribe ni mo Jimmy no anytime waka baby amaka no. Because you people don't want to allow yourself. You don't want to be honest. The Jimmy na mo Jimmy mo hono say because me Jimmy mo ho sa bia. Most of you Montana radio so biem. But you see me, I'm a very matured man. I am a very smart man. I don't just speak. I take my time to speak. I take my time. Even in the midst when I am angry, I pick my words well. So you people should never underestimate my silence. No. Because we can do the same. And with all due respect, when I burn bridges with any of you guys, I will lose nothing. The same way you wouldn't lose nothing. So I can burn bridges. And I can burn it to the point where it will burn and burn you. Inti ayana munyabutre. Ya can't samuna. Munfamo tribe on tonchain. These MPP people. Omonoma say Ghana, I say Santimaya say Ghana. And it's a fact. And my problem, you know, say, I am telling the people the truth. I'm not covering up the truth. The way Jimmy Messin so with Jimmy. Do I kwasia Messin so kwasia yet chroma ha and your bo nipa how many two during elections. Now one kwasia form radio so I'm from home in Central for your bomb me you mutua. Now can never betrabe ubebube. Guys, muntieti breaku. Na me ma boda mesi. So be a bibina some can be bina me because of my maturity level. And you people all know. When I show respect to people, it's because I am matured. I am very careful, especially when I've had a relationship with you before. I am careful addressing you. Very careful. I can address you, but my relationship with you, I'll take it out. But if I decide to go in, most of you will lose your jobs. Most of you will be homeless. But that is the maturity, ejuma way, the psychological part, the emotional part over the years. You see, into me, can't say my 70, but I have the right timer. I was saying you be an. These are bad politicians. Let us put our tribe aside. Let us put baby Ayati aside. Let us look at the issues realistically. What is going on today is better. The fight against Galamsey. This government is working. Haven't we seen things? Memente Ghana. The things I see in Ghana and know in Ghana, most of the people sitting on radio, they don't know. They have no idea. I called election 2024 from America. I had 450 people on the ground. Can you pay them? Do you know how I called the elections? Do you know how it works? Now the bosom na aso no biaje adverts kan o maka credit into wadwene you say bibia no nipa na ojeje adverts kan ma di unibra obre. You have no idea. We have saved lives. We have protected you. You people and your families, your children, your protector of future. You people are supposed to have statues of us in your rooms and worship us every morning. In Tisa a hantaina, money it's Ghana no, sa 2,000 at the accounts and $500 na edema. Mumbram wase. These are dangerous people. We need to let the Ghanaian know. Me I call. I'm not beyond reproach. I'm not beyond anything. But I'm also not going to sit there and allow people to just disrespect the people. I can't take it. I am Darino. I am crazy. And most of you guys think, say, because I humble myself before you, and that is one thing about me most people don't know. There are so many of you guys out there. I humble myself before you, but you don't even know I'm older than you. But that is how I was brought up. I was brought up to humble myself before every person. And see, one shot you might take that say me akwara when so, and I say when you chair me and now me. No, it is because of my humility. It is because of how I was trained. I always make people see me as the lower dog. That is how I was trained. But I'm dangerous. Because sometimes when I decide not to take nonsense, I would decide not to take nonsense. Things have happened. A chrono say, Nipebi deliberately decided to destroy this nation. Kakran, we have been able to take the nation from these people. Nobody is saying nobody should criticize this government. You have every right. In fact, we are the only people that can correct and guide this government to do what we want, to take us to where we want to go. The past 8 years has been a trauma years, the past 8 years. Every single person went through some form of trauma under the NPP. You didn't do 1 year cry, but you people are making it look like, say, what we are all seeing. With all due respect to you guys, nobody is brilliant than anybody. I'm telling you people. None of you is brilliant than anybody. But make you people don't think, say, you can take advantage of the people down there listening to you. And you people should not take them for granted. When politicians you can keep your friendship. I have so many friends in the MPP. Samia Ukuya Madamfo. I'll tell you people today, and you can ask him. I have so many friends in the NPP. Paula Foko, Madamfo. You can ask him. I can mention people in the NPP who are my daily friends. But when their matter comes, I will not sit here and make you think, say, because I know this person, it means canasem. No. Put your friendship aside and do the job. 500, 100 Ghana Diana Bayo. 1,000 Ghana Diana Bayo. You people should slow down. Enkofu we nyankofu papa. Oma say chrono. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Come out, come out. Besides, we left one or two in the get me Muntaka. How many people died 2020-2024 elections? Thank you, Messiah. I have it. How many people died? The Special Investigative Task Force identified 12 election-related cases resulting in 15 deaths and 40 injuries. 2020-2024 and the Kufuado. Election mienua yetoye under MPP. 15 people were killed just like that. They killed them. We were just going to vote. Go there and vote and walk. People in government, NPP in government, use militants. Shot people. 15. Can we just forget this? Can we say because and the NDC, MPB, we should forget the NPP and sit back and make it look like it is normal? We have been through hell, guys. Numbers say normal 15 people. You've not lost one person you love. Sa election killings way na brabo the day they shot that person, they are done. They'll be poor till they die, because those were the people say they were going to hold them till they survive. Breadwinners for the rest of their lives. This is not, don't see things as a joke. 15 people and they could say from poverty because of governance, because of mere elections. They killed 15 people. And we sit here and people want it to look like the NPP, These are people who are not supposed to come close to power. We are not supposed to create any impression. Because say Ghanaians should be considering murderers. Let's put our fucking tribalism aside. Our fucking tribe and where we hail from and who we are and how we speak and how our names sound. Fuck that. We're talking about people who deliberately, through their decisions, lives were lost. That is what we're talking about. This is radio. This is TV. This is dialogue. I am not a superhuman. But I should be rational enough to understand that I'm not going to allow that same person to come in and do that. I need to protect what is left. And at least this government is showing us that they can respect us and protect what is left. What's wrong, for everybody to think, say, we are stupid? For you people to just underestimate everybody's thinking. All because when your radio be swatna, when your TV subi jina, when your organization you are joining because you are part of a political party, into automatically obi otifi no oti onu wejimi. No. That isn't supposed to be it. We are exposed more than majority of you guys. And that does not make us better. At least it opens our horizon a little bit. Because at least if we are sharing, you people need to at least also consider our opinions. Where we are now is not about, I want Ghanaians to understand and say, the NPP is demonic, a dangerous political party. You might not like me, I understand, and I don't give a heck about that. Me am ebusium, me abrodzini, and you biano me ebusium opemasem, and I know the people in even my father's family, my mother's family, opemasem. I don't fucking care. Into one, I don't care about you one bit. But at least the word is the word. The facts are the facts. I am not here to impress anybody. When I die today, I stand before my maker. If he's going to judge me by the words I used, it is my responsibility. It is not yours. We need to get these things right. Our job as journalists is to be reasonable enough to let the people know the truth. This kind of acting and pretending and this kind of pretentious attitude, it is helping, it is killing people. And the MPP for to be Begina TV so say almost Ghana politics. Yambo mami yamutuo, yambo wasuwa yamutuo, yambo batri mutuo. 15 people died in the space of 8 years. Election keke. Why should it be like that? Why are we even sitting here so comfortable with the NPP? Why are we comfortable with the NPP? Why is anybody comfortable with the NPP? And the funny thing is, these people in the NPP, they have not changed. You are seeing in their internal primaries, see the things they are saying. They are warning each other. They are threatening each other. They are threatening to kill each other. This is still a group that is dangerous for every single Ghanaian. Irrespective of which animal leads them. They are lethal. Or we are dangerous. They don't care. So we are not also supposed to enable them. We are not supposed to sit and be like, yeah, they are santininti, where they are meant to mean kamaninsi, untumin kamenka. But if you want to speak on it, be emphatic, be factual. Just let the people know the truth. Moving around and trying to use idiomatic expressions, and that is what is killing us. Because some of us are not ready to let those down there who are not privileged to be in our position, we are not ready to help them. Why are we not ready to help the ordinary Ghanaian? 99% of people who listen to me is not because of insult. They listen to me because of the facts. Most of the case Kevin Diatem and come a platform and kenguye. But I am powerful than any of you. Why? The people don't care. The people care about the facts. And that is why they are here. And that is why they listen. They don't care about how you feel about how I put out my message. It is about the message, how it's going to benefit whoever is watching me. And that message that I preached for 8 years, and then Ghana for decided to say, we are not going to keep the NPP in power. 15 people dead, 40 people injured. Their lives have been cut short. The 40 who are injured, they cannot be like us. They are going to struggle. We live in a third world country where people who are able, full humans, they are even struggling to survive. How much more somebody who has been shot before? How much somebody who has been, you know? It is not a joke. Let's not make this as a joke. Let's also make this look like Mina, you who say me buadia wo penyini we nim, me buadia wo penyini we nim. U buadia wo penyini we nim, a solve problem bang. At the end of the day, the same Bible tells us, you benyina ware at your home. Why now shall I say you have to be your own man and make your decisions. Sankwa siadena, ye jai free range, MPP4, they are still doing what they did. Nobody is even supposed to give them even a hearing platform. Say NPP nimbe kasa, and Afenyomakin today stands in parliament to talk about illegal mining, to talk about galamsey. They demonstrated against Ghana's constitution because the law had to be applied. Chairman Wontumi had to face the law. These same crooks, rats, termites, political insects are sitting in parliament telling us the fight is a collective fight. And I sit here and get happy. The NPP is dangerous. When you look at this, it's disheartening. Look at this. Look at this. Summary of cases. Look. They even killed a 12-year-old child. A 12-year-old child. Now look at region by region. Under MPP, just 8 years. Election keke. Now catch him say, Kevin Taylor is insulting. O maami yembo maami yemu tuo dantira. Wankasa wo yiri yembo ni tuo ema nko hu moja. Yembo ba yemu tuo election time a won tam no ema hu obi a ofa ne nko ema ne wunda winsem. Into adwene also nim nyansa chen obi a. Mike, this is the most dangerous thing. This and camera. These are the two things I fear most in my life, a camera and a mic. These are the two things I fear most in my life, a camera and a mic. Every day I sit here, I talk. This is not something I like because this can destroy you. Well, when you look, regions, constituency, number of deaths, number of injured persons. Now look at the numbers. Oba Bono East, Techiman South, number of deaths 2. Injured 9. Your body part 202 ekuomo. Oba Greater Accra odododio your body part 22 ekuomo to twene. Nipa omo injure omo through gunshot assault near the day 15. When you come to Greater Accra region, omo ku eye nipa baako eba nipa omo pra omo a and the omo didema nipa and 9-4 omo pra omo and Kufuado just 2 elections. And Baumia and the Kufuado and the Canadian Japan. All these foolish idiots on somebody MPP, none of them have an issue with this. And remember, Baumia was the head of the police council. On the instructions and son of IGP Teki. Now when you go to Bono Banda Omuku Nipa Bako and Omuya Day, Omupra Nipa Mienu. Nininaye under MPP government. Just 8 years your more opportunity. The same time they were destroying every single water in the Ashanti region. And the insobiania santimema ubetuma tum epie ehu enamuwom. You are not disgusted by this. And ya. And then German president by no the Asante hine na nka so de ko gina ensuo so na ode boat faso no hu nam. Yeda woni na nam kumasi mantemu ani asako de bia hye. Where are we going? The nature has been destroyed. There's nothing. Now when you go to northern region Savlugu, ye kunipa bako. Doma East first, Doma West. Doma West, omu kubako, and omu pra bako. Oba northern region, Savlugu, omu kunipa bako, and omu pra emiensa. Come to northern, Tolong constituency, omu kunipa bako, a homo probia, Savannah, omu kunipa bako. Bono East in Kranza, omu kunipa bako. Oba Ashanti region, Offenso North, Asantimemia bonipa mierutuo. Kwasi afọ muti radio si yambọ mu maami tuo yambọ mu yiri mu die mu tuo yambọ mu batiri mu tuo muti radio so kekan kwasi asem. You people have no moral right to even speak on radio and on TV. When you go to Ashanti region, Ahafwano South, your bonipa ba kutuo ku no to twene ye and you pra miensa adehia santifo ma na enya santifo TV so eti radio so defend the MPP. Yes selective. Ye come once na mu jimi twumuto. You people, are you insane? Can't you get the picture? Don't you people understand? And our school, no, and Papa Jimino. The school could not clean the foolishness. School now, Moko and to me and Papa Jimino. Obia Fennis, also Bekao. You people are still entertaining Nipano Bekao Kuno. But we are not going to allow you people to lure the people for them to devour them. Young penny. And if that is your plan, ambition, that is what is stuck in your head, I alone will stop all of you. And I know for a fact, none of you, I'm saying this on authority, None of you. It does not matter school amako. It does not matter how you portray yourself. None of you can stand me, my platform. None of you. And I can destroy every single person on radio's career. I can use 1 week to destroy all of you, your careers. Yes. The power I yield and the commitment to my work. So you people should sit down and listen. Yes, we are trying. Miti krom handi. Send the sebia seba to me mamia. Nipo wako pie me mama. So mi nim so ya santinio, so ya nzimanio, so ya krobonio. I don't fucking have an idea. Why should I say sebi time way? But I need to let you know the truth. If you can't take it, then it's your fucking problem. It's not mine. It's not my problem. Because me too kwano, man too kwano me yabua. I struggle to learn a lot. To understand life, to understand when somebody is taking advantage of you, do not, especially when you get to know. And the NPP, they are taking advantage of you people. And instead of us who have the mics and the cameras on us to let the people know the truth, tribal foolishness. The nima manipa we, person wake us Boadu, where Jimmy. Boadu fitu nkwala brem, 200,000 Ghana do account soon. Respect any of the chichifia, can nipa be bring can omo yiri ni munja omo. You people should get this in your head. Let the system work. Force those people underestimating and disrespecting the people to get out of the system so that you're being power. Or you're responsible, or you're ready to help. That is all that we're asking for. There's nowhere on this planet that a perfect government. But a government that is dangerous. We have witnessed some. We have witnessed this. We are not stupid. All these people are dead. As young as 12-year-old kid. We are still happy. We are still fighting Kevin Taylor. We have to do everything possible. And Kevin Taylor, the dominance, and this now, Obama power, let us try everything and let people think that Kevin Taylor there, or no there, or nye, or mua there. Namimua, if I'm on. Mimua, mimua, there, Namina, Namibua, there, Namina. Semi bua o dia na menya mo a motete wo no semi bua dia na menya afrim. I will not even get a dollar from it. Enti bu na me bu no ehia me ana wo bu na obebu me no, because if you respect me, you're not going to get shit from me. But at least there's one thing we can all believe in. If we are able to respect each other and respect, say, we need to fight for a better cause, then that one I understand. But I don't need anybody's respect in my life. No. I'm not forcing anybody to respect me. I'm not trying to live to somebody's expectation. I am a dad, for crying out loud. I am somebody's husband. Me be back. I don't have to live my life to suit you. And you people should understand this job and be honest enough with yourselves first, because you are hypocrites. You are liars. And you still want to push these liars into the system. You still want to bring these liars back to put us where we don't want to go again. And Juma. I'm not bragging and I'm not arrogant. But I swear to God, with the favor of God, and I carry, none of you can mislead Ghana again. Mena me catch them. To me handle on for mame. What I cannot handle, Allah in His own wisdom will never hand it over to me. But onim de metumaya, internet He has given me this, and this is the blessing God has given me. I am not going to underestimate it. Anybody, irrespective of Baby Aujina, John Mahama will do his politics, he will go. But we will still be at the gate. Nobody will be given the room to mislead anybody in Ghana again. Nobody. And I am saying this from a special place. Because you see, the consistency in the lies. The number of coups are about Ghana. Ebedu 1979, J.J. Rollins is shown it. How in our books in primary to JSS, All those coups were wiped out, and only 1979, 1981, or whatever coup is the only one we talk about. See the deliberate way history has been tilted in favor of some people who got the opportunity to write our books. See the way some group of people in Ghana, so many factions are being treated as second-class citizens. See the disrespect, the blatant disrespect some group show to some group in this country. We were not brought up to understand and accept these things. No. We were not brought up to challenge this kind of nonsense. And it is because of this now, my opinion will say, somebody hates me there, and the majority of you people, we will go down with you people, because we are not backing off. We want to see every single Ghanaian equal, treated equally before the law. That is what we represent. I don't care what you say about my mother. I don't care what you say about my background. I don't care what you say about me. What I want not allow you to do is to underestimate anybody. And I'm not going to allow it. I don't give a fuck about who you are. And it's better you people come to the table and we all understand each other and respect each other and build this nation. Because I will not travel outside for a white man to underestimate me because I am black, and come home for another fellow black man to think that he is a first-class citizen because his language sounds this way, his name sounds this way, he sits in a particular place. No fucking way. And it's a fact, and it cuts across the nation. It cuts across every single part. And I know that some of you cannot take. And then some of you think, say, you cannot take because from your infancy, how you were brought up, they made you believe, say, you are better than some people in everything you do. Somebody ni paboboa, imagine somebody ni nyansa channel. Somebody ni pa radio, imagine somebody ni nyansa channel. Somebody ni pa cook gaswa, imagine somebody. No, we are not going to allow this nonsense to happen again. And if that is the reason why most of you have an issue, then you have an issue with me till I die. It's a fact. The NPP is a dangerous political party. Me, I meet people every day. I don't care about where you are from. 90% of the people I meet, Ghana, for me, free. I don't care because you, where baby free no ain't changing my brabo. My opinions are my opinions. And I don't care where you are coming from, which tribe you are from. I don't fucking care. It's MPP ninye. It's a dangerous political party. Baby, we are not supposed to go back there. You might believe in the MPP, fine. Use the facts to defend your MPP. But don't try to taint the facts. Don't try to taint the facts in a way where it will make some people better than. No. Me call Boadu, I'm not going to agree. Now, you two stories in this one. Asem Papa. The Ministry of the Interior invites qualified Ghanaians to apply for recruitment into the Ghana Police, Ghana Fire Service, and Ghana Immigration. Into the Ghana Police, Ghana Fire, Ghana Immigration, and Ghana Prison Service. And the Ministry of the Interior, Mr. Muntaka Mubarak, obey announcement. And you see, Sadia and some people are on social media saying, and the announcement about Bontumi say you befa police, you befa prison officers, you befa immigration officers, you befa fire officers. Because for a long time, this was reserved for some group of people. This was reserved for some people who were close to power. This was reserved for some party fanatics. This was reserved for some party sympathizers. Even so, better say yafa police when you bet no na yafa wie. O better say yafa immigration when you bet na yafa wie. Prison officers for a long time, Ghanaians, Ghana for na omumpo nim yabefa police, yabefa immigration omunimumpo. All that you hear and they say yafa wie. But I say today, People are shocked to say a whole interior minister say, yeah, into application by to be ready. It is shocking. It's supposed to be the norm. This is not supposed to be surprising. This is not supposed to be shocking. This is supposed to be the norm. So I could be person or military, or person immigration, or person fire, or person police. This is supposed to be how it's done everywhere. But for some reason, for about 8 years, you wouldn't even hear about an announcement. And we have a government today that is so transparent to the point that the minister to be Boadu Tibakacham said, applications by you ready now apply. Are you not, as a young Ghanaian, are you not relieved? Don't you get some hope? Don't you have some confidence in the system? Don't you believe that this government is doing something extraordinary? Things are changing. And you need an opportunity. But at least, majority of the people will get access to the opportunity. That is all that we fought for. It doesn't happen. But at least there should that opportunity when it comes, majority of the people are supposed to get access to it. And that is what we called for all these years. And today, a minister to be Gina TV, so no, I catch him say the interior minister invite qualified Ghanaians. The age range no ho o pick the upper so koya maybe say we call immigration age cut off near saying I fall within it. Education, qualification near saying I fall within it. Apply. That is how you build a nation. Transparency, giving people the opportunity to belong, to be part of a nation building. This announcement, when it came, it did not say more awunafua, more support to NDC. Yes, say be application into munko a crow so na munko chiromudi, more zamafo, more asantofo, more down we. This is not it. Say the application is there. Look at your qualification. Wherever you qualify, the age group, fall in, apply. This is what we call you are building a nation. Intende? There are so many young people in Ghana. Omu announcement, you know. I'm say, hey. Now, and the side of the bid who Ghana, it be Ghana. It be the Ghana. And there's a government that is here to open the system up to regularize the system. For a long time, your system never regular BM. It was hijacked by some people. They felt special. They felt they are the only people. I will say a more opportunity. Obia ope opportunity biano. Echira okakasabi. Echira okutakadibi. Echira okandipebi. Now it is not like that. The field is open for every Ghanaian to take opportunity of the opportunities around. And this is even something I will say kachiro he. Konapku. Napku nom de bayero. Napku. It was specifically targeting a year omom ye MPP4. Most of them did not qualify to be NAPCO personnel. Most of them. But because the idea, the policy, agenda, and the same as the Special Prosecutor's Office. There was nothing good about all majority of the things they said they were doing. Because it is either they were targeting to destroy people or they were trying to make money out of it. That is all. It is all a Ghanaian, we're a young man. And the albino at the announcement number 12 on today. Go and check the application. Cut-off point to be our qualification point to be our Sheni nyinamu. Na she. Oga so be fire. Your department to be a age obefa any qualification. Nyabotre. Go and get it, read it, and see where you fit. Do not apply for something where won't qualify. May apply any infamy. Take your time. Look through the application. Share baby our hoarding war. O qualification eson. O apply. Now you're from interviewer. You can express yourself and let them know why you picked this. And they too, they will see, say, you fall within that range. They will find it easy to let you be part of it. Nyabotre. Most of you in some number say, now I can pick it, the wrong thing. Now, the wrong application, I can fill it, the wrong position. Now, or say, Obi with Juma. Take your time. The application is going to be out there. Go through every application. Whether you want to go to the Ghana Police Service, take your time. Ghana Police Service, different departments. Over immigration, you different sectors in immigration. Over a fire. Take your time, look at it, read. Now, baby, I will fall in perfectly and apply. When you follow the rules, when you follow the guidelines, you will get the job. Now, and the other said President John Dramani Mahama had the statement to be Abetua Bontene. It's exactly 6 p.m. That is 11 p.m. in Ghana. All right. Now, President of the Republic John Dramani Mahama had the Asem Abetua Bontene. Now, what is it about? President Mahama orders forensic audit into 13th All African Games. Auditor General to submit report by 2nd week of December 2025. President Mahama at the Emra and I say waka asem sasa na waka no or say Auditor General NDC amra so na o make sure say All African Games 13th All African Games na omo ye no Ghana no omo te committee bi mo hwehwe sikasem nim na committee ni di omo report koma President Mahama no na President Mahama said no die ohun ne die I was see a domusuko. If you say any nyan, enti or the report no ediama Attorney General. Sorry, Auditor General. And I catch Auditor General say, oh mano, till December, 2nd week in December, onye be a friend forensic audit. You cast a forensic auditor. Kratano onye ni bako. Na ompenipa. Lai biano, omun steady figure biano, omundi chiri. Se 10 Ghana ne yi wa ha also mu di echira ko hu de 10 Ghana ne ye ene ehun fa so e ba ye se yi 1 million a omundi echire enya bibia fa forensic audit you can forensic auditor o ka se we 10,000 a o se ondi 10,000 echi nko hu ade pot ya 10,000 ne ye and sa ade pot no se eye ya ena ehun fa so a ye nyaye enti wa hye Auditor General no say All African Games now under MPP Nansen almost spending almost close to $260 million. All African Games no Nansen. President Mahama said Auditor General any forensic audit by 2nd week of December muno on first report in Mreno. Now okay say Auditor All African Games unuska almost spending here. Also spending close to $260 million. All African Games. No Legon Park no. Now World Cup cry this World Cup. Sa All African Games way and yet say bedi to yere eduane one day oje $1 million. Mokai. The same All African Games no. 15 days no bedi to yere. From the allegations and the documentations about na bedi otu oyire oje $50 million for 15 days or yeduane 15 days one day bia na oje $1 million na ade we yeduane ma Somalia fo ene omo nkraman ne omo nandwie so omo say why yeduane de koma Somalia wo de fa fom afa car afa plane e de koma Somalia fo na de bia ma omo nandwie kura na udi bi esiwo astore. Are you going to spend $1 million a day on food? So China forensic audit we ba na Attorney General start brief Ghana for adikudientia ochidi pebia inyan no be start. The Attorney General is judging cases on social media. Oh, they spent 100 million cedis on just goods and services. 100 million. And they spent 50 million for operations. Operations on what? Dan kweku ya boa. Akoya ne tirim wefu a nanim fi okoware nanse ejani. Omu nyina diskani bi. Dan kweku ya boa. Akoya yo TP self bi a ono okoda committee bi so first one ene ye pamo no. Dan kweku ya boa ya why say jibijibi. Omu nyina diskani bi. Omu nyina diskani bi.
Buffet kan ho ko bisa san lawyers o de che yan. Enti no kura wo mu ni say African Games nyam fan hye tim say ka wo ho.
Oh,
Menye adwin say
Obi okase bi oye yetu bia no. Onia kromfo. Sa na okoda e committee bi so Black Stars ne pamo no. Krono sa. Ena omuni nemu a ye MPP aba. Ometena radio so a na omo kasa tie nipa na omo di Jimmy kakra na omo de ye on was starting the kasa no. No wonder on African Games no president bi aniwa wetime hosti no was starting yankwasia politics. Ekufo de na hosti. Yate. Sibia watwe no tintin a wo cheche nsemu yi. Yedu ko gina ko ta betima cheche mu pa kromfo. Hwe enkofo we omo didi Ghana ho saa nimsem wagimi. Saa na omo start yo omo no go Black Stars the boys we. Saa boys we akwa me despite since so megu radio sun kurase for boys we mu na go Black Stars no we mu no mo start say asamojan adwene asamojan is a fine gentleman. I've had my own issues with him. In fact, I advised Asamojan when he was getting close to the NPP, and I was telling him say they would destroy him. The little investment he has no say no because they are bad people. I don't hate Asamojan. The debate about whether he's a legend or not a legend was my opinion, but Asamojan was a fine footballer. When Asamojan started coming up, we started who Asamojan and Asankwasiafui and penetrating Asamojan. At a point, Asamojan did not even respect John Mahama as the captain of the Black Stars. When Black Stars were at the World Cup, it wasn't the boys' fault too. It was these people. These were the people. No more can some good boys in the team. And it's like Kevin Presboatimo by who said, "We're more leeches." Into also gangue up against Kevin Presboatimo because Kevin Presboatimo they have the European training. They expect to say, so I did the table, so I can say the table, so men can say, we did not chakra. So they felt to say, if they are not able to get rid of those people, it is our boys' way, they ganged up, they destroyed the boys. Sir, Dankokuya boy, on any group, no, they destroyed Asamojan, they destroyed Bafojan, they destroyed majority of our players because I am konkonsa, any Jesse Omubenya, any Kakro Benya Frim Korano. So the boys, no, Mam Kancho, if you know Asamojan from those times, he used to play Accra Academy. Asamojan will be made to. You people have no idea. Asamojan, not our Accra Academy. Tamane bo a inter schools, no, Elwak, no. I was there. Tamana Asamojan born. Asamojan grew up. He grew up as a very humble boy. And time across a star around the world. He was still humble. Until boys were penetrating here. Asamoah was still young when he became a millionaire. These are the people who destroyed Asamoah. And they made the boy a political player. At a point, let me tell you, time I call World Cup Asamoah Kobo, a penalty to we know that Tornado was at his prime. Now he was almost exiting soccer. Asamoah, the confusion in camp, and a young Asamoah or no these senior players, these boys, the boys, they infiltrated the camp. And they set the young boys against the big boys. They set these young boys and they go to the camp. They enter Black Stars camp. Hotel room. They are so it is a Black Star in Tokwesi Black Star camp. When the boys go to their hotels, these are boys who are entering their hotel rooms. No, okay, we want some. No, okay, we want some. He didn't take that shit. So at a point, they branded him because Sule Muntari Oba, he came to work for his money. If you're not going to be principled, he's not going to be principled. And these Asante 4 boys, Akam boys, they are the ones who destroyed the the Black Stars. Look at what they are doing today, Ayo. And I'm carry side their way, and the other side about rap politics. And I'm all African games into Tenekasano. All African games are expensive. Expensive pa. Then since Ghana, your independence, President Tibian to me organize here. He is trying to shift the idea. Say, Ekufuado na aba organize all African games. Into so much disika kure yeah. Into our MPP Nibiano. Your talking point should be that Ekufuado the buy near all African games. These are criminals. These are thieves. Into Black Star say, into recently that wall was built because Jordan Ayo no more chance. I'm run a hotel room and be consa. As some could see what Brazil. Now the players were demanding. The president of the republic was on the phone. I want to talk to the captain. As someone can say, no. How dare you? And you can't blame that young player, even though he wasn't a young kid. There were people who were telling him, man, Yebetuno, manintam sika, the pressure. The president is protecting the integrity of the country. The president is trying to also keep the country's our excitement. What should he do? The whole world is looking at the team. Now the team is saying we are not going to step out and play. The president wants to just talk to the captain. Asamoah said no, because these boys were there. They were lying to the young man. NDC for the boys didn't even understand what was happening. So the president had no option. And one of the greatest mistakes John Mahama did in his political career. And he did it because of lack of experience. Because at that moment, John Mahama was not supposed to allow that to happen. They were supposed to walk back home. Then later we will know who disappointed Ghana. Because you see, how can a president just sit and say, players are going to Brazil? The president wanted to negotiate. The president wanted to speak to the leader of the team. But Sir Boys way, Dan Kukuya Bwane, you people know them all. They were the ones putting fire in it. The world is waiting. Ghana is doing well. The next day, the Ghana team does not show up on the field. How is it going to sell? You people in Ghana were all going to turn on the president. This is a young president, John Mahama. He wants to please his people. He wants to please his nation. What should I do? And this is what these people do. And then the Omniabe pay All African Games. Yeah? Let me show you this. All African Games, they spent $4.5 million on accreditation tax. Within our Kevin Taylor, or a reporter, $4.5 million. $4.5 million. They spent it on tax. Tag kum. I say me a journalist from a radio way, me report my way. I'm spending $4.5 million. $4.5 million. How many journalists covered this event? How much was a single tag? Tags. I design you kum $4.5 million. Now, Kwasia we have radio so kaso kujato the minimum is not intelligent, his intelligence and so you way. Kwasia, these are people who are supposed to be in jail. Ghana soccer, I say, Ghana football, I say, Dan Kukuya Boy in the group Akron Fongwa. I'm not boys in the as much as these boys, they are mature to take decisions. When you go to a place like a football camp, the level of influence, it does not matter how old you are. Maybe you have not been at a football camp before and at a national team camp before. Into Rebecca say, oh, Asamoah Gyan, he was old. He's supposed to know. Let me tell you, the politics that was going on. The politics that was happening in that Black Stars team. Let me tell you, Boga. So, Sanko they will never tell you the truth because Omura hotel room bia player bia room oja $500. Sa sikana na boys insist wo Brazil o sade ande no. Omo je physical cash no. Mumbusa dankoku ya bo am so mo je sen. Boys room no mo di omochi Jack ma me de ba me. Obekono mo sade te semponkomba. And that is what they have done. That is what they have done all the way. All African Games we room. Yebusa will say All African Games. Okuja tabla kwa abe expose. Afio kache say the internet say Ghana president bi antumi nya. Inte Kufuor utuma yati. Almost spending $4.5 million on tags. I don't have any tag here. They are saying ukum. I am here juma wo radio we. Me here juma we. $4.5 million. $4.5 million. All African Games now, John Mahama say MBA forensic audit. $15 million was spent on feeding athletes during All African Games. $15 million. $15 million. They were in Ghana for 2 weeks. They were in Ghana for just 2 weeks. You feed athletes. Say athletes number 5,000. There was a picture. There was a video of the athletes complaining about Adriani. Some of them were not getting food to eat. I spoke to people who were parts of the organization. some of the athletes were not getting food. I had a video and I've done this story before, right? Besides, it's in the archives. I wish I can find this. Accreditation, 17 Ghana. Okay, accreditation was Ghana, 17 Ghana. So time $dollar was 17. It's accreditation, one BIS 17 Ghana. No, to me spending $4.5 million for accreditation. So, we 2 weeks, $15 million. I know. I have the videos. Me bo video no ha kire mo. Me bo video no ha kire mo. All African Games, athletes did not. Athletes, not omuko saline omunye aduane ndi. On the ground, send me the videos on the ground. I am trying to get the videos because I remember very well. I did this story and I played those videos. It's in the archives. Because it's in the San Kwasiafo na money to Ghana and I'm also Ghana. Say Nkofowi. They are dangerous people. Because you try and go through, you might find it. I have the videos. I don't know where we kept it. Me bo videos chama na athletes anopa omu complaining chaotic place. Obi anya duane ndi. $15 million for 2 weeks. Now athletes na anopa bi etwa ne ntweti mo omowe. Oh no, all my explanation. No. I doping. Say if I dope now, say ye obi doping tester or say the cost Switzerland, you testing. Into you do Switzerland, you're like, oh, yeah, or man, I tin. And I almost discuss some more time still. Upon Sika with D, consume with D, still more time. Okay, I'm in trouble. The reason why John Mahama say you be a forensic audit, they paid GBC $3 million for coverage. So I can na humba asamono. Almost some of my GBC $3 million. GBC so to show no program no. GBC to show. Almost some $3 million for coverage. And you for asansa for konkonsa for. And you see, sometimes no, semetra no, na me can say me. And a man for you say, me nim they make me. I know these people. I've worked with them. And it's omo bibia enko so omo kwara na eja omo ye we na say they konkonsan omo diska. How can you tell me you spent $4.5 million on accreditation? Jesus Christ. How can you tell me that you spent $4.5 million? $4.5 million. Burkina Faso did not get food for 3 whole days. They had to go out. At a point, some of the athletes were taking Uber to go to the stadium. At a point. Some of the athletes, for taxi. The organization, the people who were supposed to be in charge of the transportation, there was a mixed up. Me see. From what we are seeing and the allegations going on, they took $50 million. And there may be a money. We ban on the Sabum no ko. We ban on $8 million. We and say a kaya boy $240 million. Hey, like, and go forward, and then I want to Ghana so MPP so. Now, in Kwasiafo we some campaign 2028 ya beba power. Now when ya small girls be. Small girls. Now to TikTok. They me who bakubi. Osha space or the binisika. Na no tan bi. Yen ye di ma omiachi. Kevin Taylor no or ya die bi minim. Se minim so your ba so e be ma small girl bi mu tan bi. O share the space also or the binisika. And Kevin Taylor no or no. You see or say MPP no. You see any ba omia na di nechi. Inti mamu am say bibi. Hwe dia waye. You want to be so pony at your age. Udi MPP. Hwede waye. Wafe forma e soponi. Baby hair, Wontumi en soponi nya baby hair. O she spend time me go TikTok say we so ye den. We so de den abra hu bon de be ni. Na yedi ba omi echi and I'm say sankwara we they don't even they warm da ben. They doesn't even understand. Diaper bono kro on tiasie. Me say eye tampon o se de ndia e hye no on tiasie. Onima de konti oyo ba. Ye ni ebeji ba omia, ye ni MPP for enti ye no na me say na wo peace bi. No tan so ballers we kura na we mu no na ye betie nkofo edi akoden edi akoto abama MPP no gina ono ankasa ogina ono that person a tampon say na wato ono ankasa tampon say na wato de ahye ne to tampon say na wato no honka wetima bre no honka ase onim se na ye kase oba bia oba sima ondu sa level no po ono be kire Ghana na yedi ba omi echi enti ba omi na be president hwehwehwe bibi no ho bon atadwe and these are the people and the MPP number so lower omo na mo say omo lead MPP campaign ye na ye kasa ye na yedi ba omi echi $4.5 million ehia for ma omo busuom sense say ye ti wiase omobuso munya $1 million da or the question say ba omia na beba power na o she space bi I say otete abetia ton wo KVIP so tan no wo tan and I'm say how did we get here how they don't even understand the issues. They don't understand. Ya umi asantini intermediate MPP ni ya ntiasie me hwe ne sams mu na nka motete no ye kowo a na se yedam kwanso ne ye kowo na emuwa na ye di preko di echi mu na ye di ahomaso preko amukuta preko nim se na be a preko ne nti nenum kan okasa na ha ba ko hwa kese bibi basa bi we mun tintintintia teteno na ye ko akon a ye nananom ye ko akon ye ne denkyirafo kokon a na ye di preko edi echi kwa ebia nipa ni bi wu preko na awia om de ahoma so preko no nsa kon preko na we mu na gutem we mu om kontokwa wo om brem preko ase ya da na dwenom di preko ko edidie ahomachefo no omaba omakobonwa we mu no omabonwa ye ko dware a sapo ne edi twetwe ne edi amomo ekuta we mu ana we mu na be convince Ghana say yenya den yentu abama ba omia na wo tampon ebo to no wote ase. Do you understand? Ayana atete the MPP na ye nimu no say MPP ni e di obi begina menim abeka kyerem say upon nkwase se woma ye nyina no minti a makofa atadwe mma tampon etu omotokro mo nti ase onima de friend obasima ono na obetina TikTok abekye me say mentuma ba omia urade nyago chale nipa fun nipa just uhu omo nim from omochi ujina omochi a iso omonim ujina omonim a iso omochi just uhu omo shape uhu bibia just omo ye nipa Moseso ma etwe pony ba ku be na se gold is the seal meto wanum kankan sa gold sa hye wo se editi kumase edi ye MPP for na we gibi na say baby awadui o ka sama ba omi ase be MPP ni aketesia te se wo untumi so pony we nyan so be rasta ana wako anima udi rollers ahye te se de ochina obeye na baby awadui gold is wo se enum kankan ne rekoje power gold debia na nigu onum gold no na nigu onum oti apatase odam ceiling ase ye kapa no ye phone no ase na wo no de na wo ho a ebe ma obi agita aka se we de onim nyansa na wo papa na wo da wo te entabudan mu no onim nyansa nka wo at the end of the day san tabudan nka tim and ba omi asisa bola so nkwara we bola so numa entadwemma and bibusa mo say inti we mu no o me convince Ghana for say yentu abama ba omia ne MPP Mudi mo jimi o. Wo nyina mokui part 2, mokui part 3, mokui part 4. Wontumi hu oba nim gina TikTok say yana yakasa and last go hu ba ko bi Kevin Taylor no se sia no mo yenhwe ne pa obeso say party no de oka akire ba omia ene de oka Kennedy no okama Kennedy na me hwehwe oba wabasa se tabono wabasa se tabono ena mentiase ena Kevin say hey Mr. wabasa se tabono na nipemu peace o enye say be a full human beings bi o nipemu 75% 63% and just nipemu 38% nyina it is a TikTok ye ne kasama ba obia ene enti asem hey mo nipemu 38% nipemu 67% mo nya full human beings mo share anya nipa just say bibi ntra bedside lamps ena ye ne be nti mo na mo dwensam mo be kasama Ghana for ato atim say abayua we die ampa onimnyansa mekoto ma ba omia hwe na wodros yesen wo wodros wankasa wodros a watu bottom sika to yesen okogina wa wodam na wo kan wodros a yesen ana mo mbusa mo sa questions no ansa na betra TikTok say ye be kasa ma ba me say ana mo ba mo say me dross ye du fruit of the loom 7 ana chenchina 3 wodros yesen e kire kai tu ema yesi aka say transport and part ni wa who are you, what do you do? Kufuor Krampa or the party no about power first no and the MPP for buni so kwasi pay Kufuor na or ye dwuma nyina the party ba no ye take decision kwa ye mfre no Kufuor ne nkofo di Kufuor atem te sa akwara ye papa Kufuor na mo di jimi echi a na obehu omo samprekete mokui omo nya say India from basa we buka mu we bu pese mu de ne sin ji bullet omo ye wonwaran I say India movie bi miss we mu na de ba obi we mu na mo we mu fruit of the loom ma we ewia bo gidigidi na ta na mo dross at we mu jack mama jidwam na mempon we mo jimi kura story bi wo ha bo me nhwe ya see A+ Eddie Grace Jones fruit of the loom ma ewrade omo toye shi omo smell bi omo ho adwa me ho bondie smell bi omo bo omo de oba omo fie na omo kwa wo se gina dem ho sankuna wo di ba omo echi no omo smell bi omo ho ye fe no me ho bondie o sa smell munim sa smell no guy for munim Jesus sa munim I say me ho bondie I say me bu me nsa me huru me ho ye me ho bondie say sankuna we omo nyanyan omo sa smell no bi ampi for nim ye ne kasama ba omia e na de me we mu me ho bondie fu obetra o couch no mo kwa tete me nasle gina dem wo we mu isi omudu dware enye shower wo bucket enso ohwegu nu se enko de to ase egu nu se na ekofom na apepa no ho na gofuo we ohwie bucket otam ni say na ohwegu ni tiri so enti enko de to ase unu ba asma ubenya abotre at this your age to treat yourself, to clean yourself, to smell good, to be a woman. I said, "Abi, you need to come be about me. No, na mufutrom, no na maha. Na unu me be vedua. Me see so me famo so age no. Na enkora na ene omo nante no. Omo ho ti. Akwara osoponi. I to say yes, waso. Mo ne nam Ghana to soponi. O de ba omi aba power. Omo to bomb brutal. So omo betena couch 3-in-1 mu na okotena kona ho na osore kona ka say oh yeah oh taking nap na wano uti koto ho. Omo kan na nkwara we. But to can any ebe come ba omia ena we Jimmy ena we antina sam we dia onye me say wabasa shoe panie wabasa say shoe panie Jones, you see A plus a petition parliament. Say a year Grace Jones. Why is the summer? I like the you see A plus also or a member of parliament. You need him come A plus. Also, I'm telling you, say what petition a year parliament to say A plus petition speaker for removal of Abena Oseasari as PAC chair. Mr. Get me Abena Oseasari's local video. The train. A plus is on TSC, and honestly, I don't know what Parliament would do, but at least morally, A plus is making a legitimate case. And the reason why I'm saying A plus is making a legitimate case in NSA, whatever decision Parliament take on this matter, honestly, I don't care. But at least for Edum Rebia, I will say, Nipa chere se sebio yemubi yenyamwa. At least I will say nipa bi chere se ye nipa nko ade I will say ye man nipa su hu ye se yeso ya dwene. And I believe say this decision by A plus no morally it is right. Because mami we 90% of nipa na mo hwe me Ghana na munim se 8 years a Oforiata ye finance minister. So Oforiata extra budgeter on mami we na extra. Oforiata sign a contractor on mami we na sign. So Oforiata etu kwanya, this woman was basically the substantive finance minister. There is no dealer Oforiata signing with Ghana. This woman for 8 years. For 8 years now. Now ye po ye guys Oforiata ye kromfo. This was the woman who was deputizing Oforiata. Enti adibia na Oforiata ye biano na mami we Grace Jones na onim. Now, isn't it shocking? Say abaya sisa. Na right now no ye toto eye aban indwuma kuo obo mo da no ano wo de omo beto ye sika nipa bi awia eye MPP fo na omo hyehyɛ ho. Remember, this Grace Jones na oye appointee et say SOEs, state-owned enterprises, omanomye CEOs for various government institutions and ministerial appointments at the bank of four. And the damage that was done under Ekufuado, CEOs be area sika, various government institutions, this woman technically was the head of finance, deputy finance minister. Now, is it not shocking? Say abaya sisa na as a nation. Ye pese ye hu eye sika nkofo wi free ye ho krono am boy ya. The person who was paying the money to them, the person who was the finance minister, is the person chairing a sa committee. No, how are we going to get to know the obo krono? No, how is she going to allow? Because the more ye expose in nkofo no more Ekufuado abemu time na onu finance minister ye expose your ma urban side no, the more ye bie ne to no. Na ono so emu say nkofo no to bebie ana the more ye bie nkofo no to no na Grace Jones so ne turu mu bie enti morally why do you think say Grace Jones betena waka say mema mum bie nkofo no turu mu na bebie bi so me turu emu odin obetie ni saa ai say nyumre choba bie atutum ai enti A plus say how can we allow the thief to be overseeing the interrogation of thieves? Because you see the interrogation in the committee, it is not omomuti and the no. The omo ye. It is some judge beto Ministry of Communications. So we beto DVLA. A juma obeto yano in kura MPP for the boy no. And no na all the wounds come out said ye me beto ye nie. Na kromfona obo ankofo emomu wiaye no. E de na oma kromfo de betina so onu mom bebusa busa se na nyonko kromfo no na owia ade ana. So A plus say it does not make sense. It looks like say a Jumana committee ni park ni it will not yield any results because Kromfona or lady in Kromfon Ketuamamo say department and see a state-owned enterprises Sa Kromfona oversee omuja mess no the neighbor to Obiano say nipa ni mum ono the Juma or ye. Sa Grace Jones we where on earth will a government or a nation tell us to say nipa na run Ghana economy down. This woman was the finance minister. Time omka se kenoforiata se ne liver o se ne kidney o pro de kweno eye de no. This was the woman who was the finance minister all the time. Do you know that? Time kenoforiata yare ye aye ka say kenoforiata ontumba office or America. This was the woman who was the finance minister. Or yeah, finance minister for 8 years. Na sanku when yuma enso ekufu adu eni. Se krono na obono enso ekufu adu eni. Se nyoma na omo ye no se enso eye oforiata ni a. Why would oforiata a thief no? Why would he work with you for 8 years unless say you are the person protecting his ass? Enti mami we ono na etafri oforiata to a we si peg. Oforiata nkwasi asema na oye nyina no na mami we nim. Enti A plus say na den ende yeta mami we ma metena park say chairman. Na onfa ni Jimmy ntina ho na krono ono abeboye no. Onsa metoto nkofo no say onti ase say e ka beda ho. Na kwasi aba wo wa ban na this aka beto ho. E den ye yi ni say ono metena ono no mabusa nkofo questions. Enti that's what I'm saying say morally A plus is right on this. And say your maya you cannot cry nim nyansa. Sir Grace Jones we will not allow her to be the chairman of this committee because mami way the mission you want protect enkwasiadia krono jirim ni nkwasia jimi omoye ye no. That is her job there. And intina Endra Sam George Ekasa Oka say under who your leadership as the deputy finance minister sikasema ese Ghana or yeah quicker ni Jimmy better Oka say oh honorable don't mention names. Now Jesus Sam George can say from the good work you did ankasa anoma donkuwa we anko be na no say don't mention names anko be say thank you Sam George, you know I did a good job na hwene ene na no nsensan te say bolga confirm sama ami we etete wo na odi nkwasi asam we Grace Jones we yes so nkwasi asam so Ghana. How do we fight corruption when we are allowing thieves we ja hwe ni ase de ho be chew mo hu nyenyenyan se eye Egypt fo na nkwase mo MPP communicators mo hu nyenyenyan se Egypt na nkwase dem we dwa intiminya dem minjai obodam ko bia wode now inti A plus asem wo ka no nyansa wom. Why are we keeping this woman there? Mami Webedi, deputy finance minister for 8 years. Adia utumi kwa ye woni krom. Entina meka se e kro na ofiri mu no. Manisi sumina so. Me assure say dodo no mtuma no mo jimi. I'm telling you. E kro na mami we ye MP wo ho no. Me se manisi sumina so because enyo mu nyina ne tuma no. Na sanko fo mtuma no manitina parliament no omo jimi. The reason is Mami we ade otum koyema ni kuro after 8 years being a deputy finance minister ni.
When you are honorable Abra say asare the nisu ade hu ne da yeso ana amaye hu ne ehu.
I say abodam. I say ye mwa. It say sometimes no otu tina ha hu. Otu ka chon say okay, we dey my men respected. I say abodam. Hwa ade okoye woni kuro mu no. Grace Jones Shadia Odi finance minister 8 years no. Na nanoma sa ko salai say nyame nhirawo ye beto aba ma o. Na yenyan pro. Are we insane? Go away with him the pay. Your body pay chira with him the pay. Odi deputy finance minister for 8 years. And what woman to den ne ton kasa ye who are you? I don't understand. Den ni kuru gulegon maso. Ni kuru legon ba ogwom sent to bro. And look at what she took home. Now, dear me yana say a chrome war for no na mum kokrafo ne papafo am wa musimu munim nyansa no. Mum penifo de bi na mo na musimu nyini. Na Kevin Taylor dia tem na musimu de nyansa adore mo no. Tankwasi ade we no makotenem edane na ebeto wutiri so a wawu na yede nkofo we sisi kura no se empenifo na ebeye den na kura na koso waye yeda de we abesiwo enye permanent o sa tutu koye sa de no de be no enye so de be kuro mo permanent o obehihye no mututu o masa tutu loko no ko eni ho unim the constituency of the Eastern region. The constituency Etiwa East. Etiwa East ɛhɔ ɛna ɔyɛ MP wɔ hɔ etiwa Eastern region ɛhɔ no free Ekufuado mu area hɔ obedi deputy finance minister 8 years deputy o oni ofori after the run Ghana sikasem 8 years etiwa is hwɛ numbers mame kyerɛw election number hwɛ numbers me kyerɛw sɛ etiwa fo ni ebi ejimi a o se metan obi me di obi atem hwɛ numbers onya ayɛ hwɛ ukọ etiwa Easter Grace Jones hwɛ numbers o wade oyɛ ma ɔmo bi ejimi nkwala ne mpenifo ɔma yɛ sɛ nwan adan a yɛ de yɛ wɔ Eastern region nti yɛ wɔ etiwa East nti yɛ bɛto ama MPP hwɛ 2020 onya 21,175 NDC na ɔwɔ nya 6,000 2024 the numbers no drop about 17,000 NDC ni nya 5,000 ɔmo ti krom dodo na jimi you can help them and I will not sit here and say metiha because of etiwa East for come ya boa na mo ti krom no mo jimi de mo hu no nkran no ebi no mo hu no mo krom how many years na mami we abedi MP mo me hane dan won kran ni kunu mo me e dan a mo si won kran hwe ne nkom nkasɛ ohum sɛ mo yɛ nkurasefo mo agimi mo dodo na mo ti kuro no mo agimi into mo use mo obeye deputy finance minister for 8 years oba besia sebio wawo oba besia also abadaye wentumi si one hospital amakuro no ana mo ti kuro mo na mo pese mo wa na ma fese moa mo ti kuro mo pese mo nia mo ne se moa mo ti kuro mo nyansa mo fa nto abapa na yeto ye wetiwa East ye MPP fo eno ma mo se ntwamo na muguo nti every election bia no ye de odi aponche kuraba ye beto na otriti mu se moa otriti mu se moa na ogin say sa Grace Jones we sa loco ye oyema mu ono obetinem bogin say loco we so ono wawo a obema de ba tinem loco we se bema bi edi ni wonchen a ogin so ma bema na tinem obeka say no don't sit in this se ne ba ejina ho say ne ba ne kofo sa obeka say don't go there it is dangerous sa na Grace Jones beka che ne baba obeka che ne baba ma sa loco na mo ahemfunu mu titim na mu jimi mu ho no se ono ne yemu ba eso ofo obeka say no that is dangerous ohum say mu jimi ohum say mumu bi mu jimi omumo 8 years in parliament 8 years as deputy finance minister 8 years we owie no satutu ko ye eni o for 2 days na utietiwa East edu jimi to odi mi matem we jimi 2 days 24th no de ba 25th anopa omko asore ba no 2 years e de ko honorable say mfanko oh I honorable say 2 days oh me de man tremu bi o and mbasa de ba afisa ne oh na nke go fro di kura ba o I send nua ba ko no ntobra I know abeti afi no wabedu ye ka say wie kura no mbro na mo ntwen kekran sere mo tutu say honorable say ye tutu I say oh me fro di kuro ma me ne di kuro nkasa na we de mo tutu ni ntam dodo odi o say na de esi I say honorable say ye tutu yi no loko no I say oh moment twen kekran na say ne the 25th ye kwa sori aba ai me na ba ko eyi bo acha ansa onam kwa so ba o medru ye ade honorable so nya botre kakra na honorable ba mo me ne nkasa ye jimi na honorable ye friend na pin wa block obo kwankwasiafo also Mr Engineer we dey srew ha dey ha ne wo nana mbedifo bese e kan oto na ka onan odi kuro ne nkwase be obu be agi loko obu be me ye ntutu loko we front to ma ebu be wa hye Whitechapel ahye hwewata aso unim hwewata aso sa nika white bi no mo hye na tetene edi ko eyie no a ahoma eyi lines red and blue bi dan chen no ye fere hwemata aso we front to ma ene wa hye hwemata aso wa ase unim hwemata aso adikudi ntia sa nika na ne ye papa no di ko eyie no eskafo no eno na a sauce white bi ena side and side no ahoma eye red and blue bi wo ho ye fere hwemata aso eno no sa time am ko eyi a ye ne ana ye papa no wo sika no na omo wallet no e shomo back pocket enti Sunday wallet no amen wabobo sika sha the back pocket enti girls we yi na se e wo se eye papa fo na kakra wo mu nsem no omo kire girls ne se ye na bibi wo ye ho Inti a yentuma no mufrano, sa gabo ha, into a sa no a yentumani say, into tumanu be a pet, not in the twatch or the shamataso. Anything a first anika shamataso. Or the crow as a shamataso. And we're friend to Meguso. Or the Jimmy air protected loco. Oh, remember myself, I do what. My bro, your pong, that, your pong, about 10 minutes ago, your pong. Into the crow, air call, air protected loco, Shamataso, and honorable say, Yentu Tunko. It's every other pong, my pong, or never twas, or Wednesday, my pong, eh. Now, Moon is shown, we are shown in chairs, who say upon that, upon. It's Ochina, it's exactly 7 p.m. in Ghana, exactly 12 midnight. You just be ubia tene wase anamebwa ubia tene kreno ochira mesa be gina so me ginam ya ba be dwudwum odi de open on twantro ye de ntron be ba be dwudwum ama Ghana fo hu no kreno enti yapon enti me share ubia ma che ohwe mata so. Have a wonderful night. God bless you. Cheers. Be good. Hey, I and then muda de more a year Accra old students now. You think, oh, Andrew and Bulare some Rona mi Bruno. I have no personal issues with him. In fact, Bulare today, I had a conversation where I talk to him almost every day. Or a very good friend. I even took a screenshot of our conversation. Do I have it here? Maybe I may delete it, but I took a screenshot of mini Bulare conversation, and it's all about the trolls. Mr. Debia, he understands. Macho didn't echo, but says yeah, Macho no whom your brain wants is sanity. So first no intimidate me. I said Macho send a cement paper and show and do room. You see cement no ya channel in cement paper do fan show you. Inti bola no enye bibia esa ehu bia sa or a mini pa inti akraka for mun slow down akra mo man kora ni nsia de. I told Bulare say I have I'm putting out I'll be sharing service. In fact, that's one thing I want to do. Service, I want to give Accra Academy one server for them to install it. Now I'm the supporting almost system no Accra Academy. I'll give GSTS to another server. Remember also server back. I think one is about $3,000. It's one of the high-end servers. I want them to put all their system on a good server which can serve a school in see. And Opemkache Bulare say minimum Accra for Jami. Now Oda me woma Accra Kanti. I'm giving out service, very, very expensive commercial service. I want to give them one. But Bulare someone pay. Inti me Bulare say we don't like it, and I'm so okay. If you don't like it, me no be enkunto bia. Inti mo Accra for no mo fra Bulare. Second we tell like I saw my a server worth $3,000. Bulare say no, we don't need it. In fact, to make things easy, Oriana or sending me Accra for a moto said the end the school minim school grandpa muma and metro and make us just Accra for no per server and so we don't like it. Bulare will be an no. We don't like any server. Take your server. And I'm saying okay, there's no problem. I will take my server. You are still my friend. Yes, we don't like and I'm saying okay, Bulare. Adia me na odontina medema Accra. Mwankasama bon. And I'm say mo lab no mo ICT said the end lab no. Me the server cost $3,000. Me the bremo na moma nkora na entumi bi omo horizon mu ebi o ha on say mo yadwuma nkora no ko some researcher omo kasa ba ku mienu na I say on machines ne dum and I'm so meboa na ye the more a server papa Bulare say no and I'm say okay so on pene dia and no problem fa hona me fa me ho but we need nkomo no say adena ko to say ma me nkire mo me nipa bi am a good guy me ka kire say Bulare I'll tell your people I'll let them come after you here. This is Bulare and me. This is our chat. And I'm saying, oh, Bleu, I don't pay me. Sorry, a nice guy. 9:25 a.m. Ghana na boss a bear 2 a day. And I'm so, oh, Bleu, and also, you're sending me an school motor a day. Kwam Vederi to be is better than to seem to be. Just say, I crack up for him. So I'm watching them cry. Say, and you're going to say payday. Motor no. Almost say, motor wom Eche Bulare na beka osi esi kwam so eyemfantifo din na say omukura mpo omulati no sade ende na double school so no eyemfantifo na chromo mo esi kwam osi esi kwam videri say to be is better than to seem to be na say ye ho kire kura ye nim say ye ho kire so ye nyidum and I'm kai Bulare say masa this is in some keka and I'm because say when a brother is hungry another brother is worried. That's the meaning. And I'm saying say Moto na modo wa kraka no. Ni meaning ni kura say when a brother is hungry, another brother is there. When a brother is there is hungry, another brother is there is worried. Hey, when they have sending message, you come for awuneni bi oko gasku Virginia. This is the chat. Martin to into kraka for old student call Bolare and say Bolare. Did Kevin tell you that he was going to give us a server worth $3,000 and you said no? Me any pebia. Me obi to me can someone to me so. Me any pebia be a good guy. Inti Monko Busabulare. Call him. You people should call him. I said, Bola, you are my friend. Osi esi kwam and I'm say esi kwam and to me some brabo. Quiz na mu wini no. Esi kwam ni ade na eye mudi ne esi kwam. It does not change. It does not make one intelligent. Get the server and you people. Just the server now they bring more catch up. So Kevin Taylor donated this server to a cracker. Opeso be. Ahoya. When a brother is becoming big, another brother is pulling him down. It's Bolare. Say, see, our daddy pull him down, brother. Obia me made the server, bano. Bolare. Onye nipa bako kura. And then, I see, esi kwam vederi. I said, say, to be is better than to seem to be. Now I say, and you could disappear. There's a money be. But Mobe most of the movie. And we didn't know what the body knew. No, it's there. It's there. It's esi kwam for Accra esi kwam esi kwam sana minim so mukrom school no madi na daso na mode Accra kakata so esi kwam for mumfre Bolare buta se Kevin kaso be server obiama Accra ka for obubula esi kwam for Mumfra Bolare, did Kevin call you that he was going to give us a server worth $3,000? Mumusana na dwina mumfremi. Esikwam. That is it there. Ask him, you people, I can still give it to you. Let him come, humble himself, send me a message and apologize and say, Kevin, with all due respect, we apologize. Give us the server. Mama Bolare sending me message. Oni Coleman, Robert Coleman. Omumi and sending message. No mucha selfie. Now I'm fan send it and send me the server na mamo. Another school that I'm a person more server back GSTS. I want to give you guys to a server and also a worth $3,000. I want to ask the GSTS, are you people going to take it or not? I want to give you a server of $3,000. A server, a commercial server, the whole school you can put on that server. It is huge. It can take every single data be almost school. So I'm asking GSTS for Wobedi server another Wobetina wondered why is it? I want to dash you. I want to just give you people server. No strings attached. Take it. Because Presec there, I'm going to give Presec a server. I'm there, say Presec in fee. So Presec Legon, I'll give them a server. And everybody knows Presec will have theirs. Maybe a two Presec there. But I'm saying GSTS, do you want server or not? It's worth $3,000. I want to give it to you. It's to come for the Oman has a problem. And I'm a person a year. There's this gentleman I saw on social media or your project to be a year Ketu North ICT lab. His name is Agbeku Adioni Kumoji. I've not seen him before. I was on Facebook and I saw his project. He's not from the Volta region. He does not hail from he just wants to help. He's building an ICT lab at Ketu North. We deploy 40 street lights. I want to send this message to him. I think that's his Momo. I don't have money. I don't have anything to send. I want to send you one server worth $3,000. I want you to add this to the project. The ICT lab, I want to give you a server that is worth $3,000. And try and get in touch with Elikem Kotoko. When you reach Elikem Kotoko, he will reach out to me. I'll get you your server. And the project that is going on at Ketu North. Ketu North. I saw the video on Facebook. You went to the site. You were filming the site. He's from Agbozome. Okay, he's from Agbozome. So this gentleman is building an ICT lab at Ketu North. If you know this man, tell him that Kevin Taylor says he wants to donate a server to that a year ICT lab project now. I want to give them one server. And so far, no, my chest server, ama a year esikwam, a year akraka. I've given GSTS server. Some pair, one can't share me. I've also given this project one server. I'm looking at between a year. I'm looking I need to go to the central region and give a school there to a server. I'm looking around my father's area. Abra Asebu Kwamankesi. My MP is Ofusukwachi. Any senior high school there, more ICT lab, Biano. I want to also donate a server worth $3,000 for school BBR to sit on it. And also, I want to enter the Ashanti region. Opokuware, they have made it to the finals. Omachre say Enyakasa. It's all about being focused, knowing what to do. And so Opokuware actually over the years to say when you come to the Ashanti region, you're school or gentlemen, schooler. In fact, oba a discipline, being focused and targeting something. Enyakasa hununi Jimmy Opokuware has excelled, and I wish they win this quiz. But my heart is with Buchi. With all due respect, because Yauro is shooting the Amabuchi. But if Opokuware surprise Buchi, I'll give them a server. If they're able to surprise Buchi, I'll give them a brand new server worth $3,000. But the betche Opokuware. It is up to you guys what you do. Into Opokuware 4, I really want you guys to win. I like the way you have been able to go through quietly without not speaking anyhow, respecting people, understanding where you are coming from. Sebio, mama munida habutumi kabrofo says you muniatino. Mutumi winia, I'll give you a server. But we're supporting my ICT lab na school. It's worth $3,000. I want Boche to win. And then they make a with all due respect, Opokuware. May support Buchi because they are wearing our shoe now. And I would love Buchi to win because they have worked so hard to get to this point. And if Buchi wins, I would say they deserve it. Opokuware, you also deserve it. But hey, Samut to me is shocking me. I'll give you the server for free. This is my little contribution to a year. All that is happening. Girls' schools in the year. Girls' schools, you come. Meba Shanti Ridge, I pay girls' school back. Na my mom server. I'll go to the central region. Now my bar Greater Accra from you Greater Accra. I need to go to Mary's. I na me almost server back. And some of my bri. I be free bria. Na my bar a year. Accra girls. It did so say you be any role. Role I will play. I won't serve at Obenya. I time I will buy and so chere. Yeah, I will represent Yeah, I will see with him. Yeah, now you're member of the area group. Into a year I will throw dinner and a time I'll be now server. But o calculate adena. I to say ebimu etro mudin and send ebimu chro mudin. Into a beshe maybe I would share. Now they will serve bro. So that is it for today. Agree Moria for so agree so almost take that server no so agree for agree for so system no I agree Moria so system no all right, now let's take care of business. Exactly 4:16 Ghana time no 9:16 in Ghana team. Are we good? Can we go? All right. Okay. All right. So Esikwam, you guys should talk to Bolare. Hey, Bolare. Yanya Bolare. Hey, sorry. Manuko kotia. Bola. We di boom. In Kofona be try dia ko Kevite Bolare. Hey, Bolare. The Bolare, the boneless. In Esikwam, you people should tell the Bolare. Yes, I'm going to go for my hui. Mitimi baby. Adi Bolare, the Matitin Temnamico, Eden Bolare, Akofas Mabi. Adia Crasny, Adia Sam Crasny, Adia Sucra Macofama Hui. Adia Bola, no Timbako Penalco, no Bola, also a Dino Esson. Because I know be able to make a Bolare, if you are Bolare, adding into Bola. And then it's a Asamuka to me. And I said, I crack up a Esiquam. Muda Monkanche Bola, I entrust Bola, so Bola Bejia. They said Bola Nemo. Right now, I had a conversation with him today because in commanding in Akusi say, and I ought to put this out there. Between me and Bola, we are raising $10,000, and that $10,000, no, this is official. We have discussed it. They say, Academy for no Casane Dawson. We are going to put together this December a year old student quiz between Akraka and Presec Inquiry. And I'm going to talk to the Presec group if they will allow this to happen. I'm going to take part in the year quiz, you know. They have to be out of a year school, Beka Presec, I was 10 years, Abetoso. Now, these old students are Omo quiz, you know. Omo quiz, you know, it is centered on so many things. General knowledge. It's not going to be about just science or a Greek. It's going to be a general knowledge, a quiz. We want to bury that competition at Accra for person where say penny per second. We want to put $10,000 down. Now they organizing this event, old student quiz between Accra and Presec. Other schools be joining. We are thinking about it, but we have not decided yet. But for now, we are thinking of having that debate, sa quiz, in December, close to Xmas and Christmas. Bolare has had this conversation with me today. We will be having another meeting tomorrow. We know we're having some sponsors to come on board. This is not political. This is purely old students. We want to end this Accra Academy attitude, because Presec shut you down totally. So $10,000 and a year at stake. School or maybe they will choose a project they want to do. School project no school into $10,000 and that's so between Accra and a year Presec old students. It's Minibulare account. He's going to talk to his people. I'm also going to reach out to my people respectfully to let them understand this is what we want to put together. $10,000 na that's so. Old students they will take the money and take it to their school and build something there, invest it there, whatever they want to do. Along the way, if we want to expand the schools, the more the schools become plenty, the more the money goes up. Into about 5 schools, about $50,000. About 10 schools, about $100,000. So that is our target. Into all students, so I will say, yes, kasa. Now, yama man 40, as I say, Presec we control. Obibaka so way science and quantity, Presec good at science, yeah, science and general knowledge. Internet what I'm saying is general knowledge, obia uwie akraka uji mudino ombefro, what do you know? And yebema the what do you know man and the lead this quiz way. Your friend is Mr. Afari, right? We will sign him to do this job. He's going to be paid well. It's going to be live on Loud Silence TV. It's going to be live on GH1. We are going to have foreign sponsors. One shot a deal with a war either see a band war the boxing arena. It is not something small, a big deal. Inti Obeso school your part reach out to Bolare is organizing this Sikanason. And this could gas could be one problem. Sikanason for now there are 10,000 between Accra and Presec. We are working the details out. We will let people know the production will come out. I'm also going to reach out to my team, Presec and the other days, if they want us to be part of this. This is big money, guys. Let's try Accra Academy old students and let's try. Let's put something together this Christmas and win and let people know. We will think about you guys later.